Welcome you back to BLACKSITE tonight. We're going to talk about Roland Martin getting $350,000 and Al Sharpton getting $500,000 from the Kamala Harris campaign. First, I would like for you to subscribe to this channel, hit that like button, hit that notification button, but also comment on this video. Kamala Harris had over $1 billion to spend on her campaign, and it seems like she wasted most of her money on entertainers and so-called interviewers. We got Roland Martin getting $350,000. We got Al Sharpton, our minister, so-called, getting $500,000 from the Harris campaign to do what? Interviews. Basically, whitewashed interviews that basically she had the questions so she knew the answers. We all saw these interviews. They were pathetic to watch, but they did it because they were receiving the money. But one thing about journalism, you must tell the people before you do an interview if you're receiving money, to let them make their own observation after the interview was done. Neither one of them told us this. The way we found out is through FEC documents that have to be filed by every campaign. If you pay somebody or spend some money on goods and services, you have to document it, and it shows. And it showed for these two, Oprah Winfrey, all the entertainers that she paid for, but nothing came of it. All that happened is that the grift kept grifting, and that's all they're doing. Al Sharpton has spent 60 years grifting off the black community. He has made himself a multi-millionaire, turned himself into a member of the Democrat Party when he was basically in the streets. And Roland Martin has tried to get back into the limelight of the Democrat Party by trying to support Kamala Harris in her failed endeavor to become president of the United States. So both of them are extremely bitter because the grift is over, but they're bitter because people are complaining about all this money that they received and virtually did nothing for Kamala Harris other than attack other people on this platform who happen to be FBA or ADOS, who were basically saying that this woman has no legitimate agenda to push forward towards black men in the black community. But the most insulting thing that both of these two individuals done, and if you look at their age, Al was in his late 60s or 70s, Roland Martin's in his 50s, that they let this woman cosplay that she was black, and y'all knew she wasn't black. All y'all could see is the dollar signs, and hopefully y'all could get a job in the Kamala Harris administration. It was truly sad to watch. Ricky Smiley, D.L. Hughley, Luke, all these people laying on the floor, stretched out, screaming for this woman. And this woman would not be screaming for you, because she never did. This woman represented the Asian community, the LGBTQ community, other communities, but she didn't respect your community, and that's why she ended up losing this campaign. It's sad to watch these men persist and pretend that they are actual journalists. What they are is little more than mouthpieces for the Democrat establishment or the Democrat Party. Why don't you just say that? Quit trying to say you're pro-black. You're pro-Democrat. You're pro-Democrat Party. That's all you are. And now you will be thrown into the wasteland because you didn't deliver the election for Kamala Harris and the Democrat Party. Now you know Roland Martin, he'll start complaining that she didn't give us enough money. Because that's all Roland Martin can think of after his 2 or 3 bankruptcies. Give me more money. That's all he can think of. But nothing came of this. And when you keep banking on the same people, the same so-called leadership that the white Democrats tell you to go to deliver to the promised land, this is what you got. Their days have passed. It's over. It's proven. All they can do is come on TV and to say the same old civil rights rhetoric, same old racist rhetoric, all they can do, and try to gin up the black community to get them somehow excited to vote Democrat, and it didn't happen. And a lot of them are on their talk shows or their podcasts sitting back wondering, now we don't have any influence over these people that we used to control. Now we can't get the money that we used to get because now the Democratic bundlers, the financial people are extremely mad. They are saying, where is the $1 billion? Where did it go? She spent all this money in like 150 days. She spent it that quickly because it wasn't hers. This is an absolute nightmare and a disgrace that what happened in this election. But what everybody found out, that this so-called boule leadership cannot lead the black community to water. They're done. It's over with. And I know the Democrat Party is in private meetings saying, we got to get rid of this old leadership. They can't deliver anymore. And that's what they're really scared of. Because we know what they're going to do the next 4 years. They're going to complain about Trump. We on MSNBC, CNN, News Nation, Fox, it doesn't matter. You know the same old rhetoric that's going to be coming out their mouth. But they still can't deliver ADOS and FBA. And that's the key to the Democrats regaining power in Congress, the Senate, and the presidency. So we'll see what happens. But this money was truly wasted. She could have gave this to community organization activists. They could have did more with the money on the ground, had more people out there getting them out to vote. But she didn't do it. She went to the same old tired leadership. And it failed. I would love to hear your comments in the comment section. I want to thank you for listening to BLACKSITE. Hope you subscribe to this channel. Smash that like button, but also share this video.